For us, it's like, okay, Rakan is very obvious. Maybe you're looking at the opposite side and you're saying, maybe I should pick some kind of disengage. Like, are we thinking of a nautical ask or something weird like that? But I think this comp on the side of BNK, like...
And I think Nongshim getting a good early, even though they don't have like significant advantages here, they're getting a little bit of a lead on Jiwoo. Feeling in a pretty good spot with how things are going so far. Oh, Kellen.
Kellen is Rakan, but... Okay, yeah, they're just gonna push in and then push out. The Fear does come in onto Raptor. Bit of a stun here on a Calyx, so he couldn't really join the fight. And the Rakan, working wonders so far. Kellen very confident on this pick.
I think it's so risky to go for a skirmish here from Nongshim because Kellen and Raptor are so slippery. It's so hard to pin one to ult. They go.
All right, well, they're gonna force it. The Galio is coming on in. The Equalizer, though, is burning everyone. Raptor's able to get away. And a big shockwave goes on to Vikla. That will be first blood, but what about the rest of the fight here? Raptor pretty deep. Looks like he might get punished. Disengage cone does come out, but the flash on in is there for Kingen. But clear, look at him, he's full health. Bit of damage coming his way. Gideon trying to push him off. The Fear did come in. Big taunt onto both of them. Might just win them. The fight is clear. Desperate, knows there's no escape, has to fight. And Gideon ends up the victor alongside of his buddy Kingen.
Nongshim coming up huge there. It's going to be so low.
Yeah. This could turn into a perfect example of the draft isn't everything if this game continues to go the way of Nongshim. I mean, like we said, their draft is great too, especially if they get ahead. As, well, that one went over to, looked like it went over to Gideon. I don't know how that's possible.
No, it's because you got 2 grubs.
Oh, okay,
Pop-up says...
The pop-up was, yeah.
Yeah, the pop-up's like, you got more grubs, so you secured... Yeah.
The pop-up
BNK FEARX got the 1 grub. Nongshim got the 2 grubs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Especially because Jonas Strong here. There is TP available, but Gideon just running on over, and this is a Galio that really doesn't care about the damage from the Rumble, and there you go. It's just as easy as that. It's Galio, and it's Nocturne. You press your ults, and you dive the Rumble, who's alone.
Yep, it's that easy.
Looks like he's off vision based on what we can see, but now they know where he is. Kagan's 4-0-1. It looks like he wants to fight, but they're a little bit late to this one. Not sure how hard they can force this, as okay, in they go. I suppose they can with the Nocturne. Nocturne, he's going to steal it. Gideon will, and he's got the Galio for a bit of peel. Does he go down, though? He's going to flash and get away. And now the return fight comes in. Vikla gets low. It's the first kill here for Jiwoo, and he's beginning to just auto. There's really no threat on him at all. And Jiwoo just having all the space in the world here, going to be able to take down Clear and get even more gold. Meanwhile, in the 1v1, Diablo's not having fun against Calyx, who has flash. And we'll be looking to force it. Nice try from Calyx. But even just the pressure is huge here to get Diablo out of lane.
Yeah, I mean, Diablo being 1v1 against Calyx, not really where you want him to be. Raptor's looking now.
I mean, you've got TP coming in. Raptor not exactly healthy. I think he just dies. Yeah, he just dies! There's no way. Calyx just gifted a free kill, and BNK are falling apart at the seams.
What is going on? They wanted more. And then this play, you know,
and live, it looks like Jiwoo's gonna die. Not sure exactly what happened here. We'll have to take a look at the replay there.
Okay, that shouldn't. Oh, Vikla.
I mean, he saw Orianna. Okay, well, he doesn't really have anywhere to go, so it doesn't really matter that he saw the Orianna. As now, what happened to Jiwoo looks like it will happen to Vikla, at least in terms of the dying aspect.
Yeah, well, Vikla is with less gold, so I think BNK FEARX will take that, but it's definitely. Ah, yes.
Yes. All right, I think we can go to live now. Yeah, we've seen enough. Yeah, we know what happens. Yeah, little engage coming in here, but Gideon is just so tanky. They have tons of damage though, as the paranoia will come out. Can they actually kill this Nocturne? They are so desperate to do so, but he's going to get away for now. Equalizer finally does get him, and it looks like Nongshim heavily overcommitting, overextending, and BNK will win big.
This game was so in Nongshim's control, and they're just opting into these fights that allow BNK FEARX to get back into it. They're disrespecting the composition that they have. They'll just engage on you. That's what their comp does. And now when the game was starting to look doom and gloom, BNK FEARX are right back in it. Kingen looking for Diablo. By the way, I do want to know, Kingen has a Medjai's.
Wait, he really does?
Yeah.
Wait. He had 10 stacks, and he saved the turret mid for them, so... Yeah, I see Jonas Strong trying to show off. Is he okay? I mean, he's just going to dash over the wall. Here comes Kellen. They have vision on this. In goes Kellen. And trying to get out now as the Rakan, he will be able to. But look at this. I mean, Rift Herald's coming down mid. Lahenge might just die to Corki. And a Redemption gets zoned away.
Yeah, I want to know.
Mid-inner.
Diablo has been the one picking up a lot of these kills, getting the shutdowns. He is 1,500 ahead of Jiwoo. Kingen has a bigger lead, but, you know, this Galio doesn't feel...
That's definitely what you meant, right, by saying fumbled?
Of course.
There's no fumbling in other sports or anything like that. All right, we're getting to work here on the second dragon, it looks like. And, I mean, Nongshim do have control of this. There's no real control of the Banana Brush because there's 3 members of Nongshim that are standing in it. And so that's going to be, Hextech Soul here in this game. As Equalizer going to come down, that's actually very nice up against the wall. Jiu just zoned away from the get-go. As now Kingen, he is the final raid boss, but he might be taken out here as the Rakan with the follow-up engage does do his job, and Calyx will bite the dust as well. Kingen just trying to hold on to those stacks, and at least he will be able to. And at least Nongshim got the Drake, but BNK are Hex Gates, so maybe he can get there on time, but the damage is already being done here to this Otacon.
Teklas looking for a flank angle.
Yeah, looks like they were able to spot that somewhat effectively. Kingen is going in and giving himself up just to zone everybody away. They're trying to turn on the Vikla. Vikla in a lot of trouble. Down he will go, but so will Kingen, as that's a trade that BNK will take. The super fed Galio, they take him off the map, as now the Annie is gone as well. A lot of damage being done here by the Otacon. Got to be careful about just going for this one. Trying to turn now onto Lahenge. It's going to get low. It's going to come down to 81 health. And the kill will go over to the side of BNK. The Otacon secured. Plus X, they're looking for a little bit more. Jiwoo trying to do what he does on the Yunara. Nice dash away. They're not able to lock him down. Jiwoo still alive. Raptor does go in though and finally finishes him off as Calyx doing a bit of damage, but not enough. Not quite enough. Everybody is so low on the side of BNK. Redemption's going to make this a lot easier as TP comes in. Clear says, thank you very much. I will take that kill, and BNK are running away with this game.
So much damage. And I love the way Raptor plays this. He's just constantly fishing for Sundered Skyprox. He is abusing the item.
As you should. Bear going to be dropped here on a King, and that's going to force his flash away. Keep in mind that his Magi's now has 0 stacks. Very sad.
Yeah, that's a little bit tragic. You know, his gold lead is now shrunk to just 1,100.
They decide how these fights begin and how they end most of the time. Well, I say that. They are going to try to get in onto this Corki Bikini, and immediately he's going to regret that decision. Just kind of dies. As Diablo's still at Flash, it's not going to work if he's got Flash.
Yeah, uses Valkyrie and the Flash to dodge away from the Shockwave. Well played there from Diablo.
Now a little engaged now here from the rest of the team as Nongshim just kind of hanging around. Lahen's just dying as the Galio will also be going down here, it looks like. As tanky as Kingen is, it just doesn't matter. That's just bonus kills here for BNK. Nongshim have truly fallen apart.
Yep, 2 seconds on the Baron, so BNK FEARX can head towards that.
Yes, free Baron. Feeling pretty good about that. The Otacon working wonders for them. They've got 33 enhanced petals. What good is the first pick Yunara if this is what happens? He's calling for it.
Yep. Steps at mid. The team are ready to
go. I baited him.
Yeah. Just the confidence.
In time. Maybe it's just a bit of both as, that Harpoon's going to fight Lahenge. So, yeah, he's dead. Just the question is when, or maybe he'll just buy a lot of time by running away forever. He actually ghosted with his spellbook, so...
Just found a cow out in the range, you know? This one's roaming free.
It's not very nice to interrupt the cow.
Oh, he's still going!
Meanwhile, here's the engage. Calyx does not get to play the game. Doesn't have to be the Yunara if Jiwoo's just going to be mid, as the main push is coming down in the bottom lane here for BNK.
And now it's just a Nocturne to defend against 3, which is a pretty impossible task, so...
Yeah, they do have to go home at some point. Clear, meanwhile, with this Baron is just pushing mid. And it looks like BNK, they say, well, they're able to get home here, but we are looking to take down the mid inhibitor instead. Yeah.
Nongshim maybe will try and look to catch them before the wave comes in. A little bit too late.
And Higgins just going to try to send it onto the Rumble, but yeah, the follow-up is just not there. No Paranoia to come in, and Kingen loses most of his life in the trade, so...
That was like, okay, maybe I'm being a bit unfair, because, like, Jiwoo has the tier 3 boots. He just backed, got a BF sword, and he finished his boots. This Corki is giga-fed.
He's about to be full build before 30 minutes. he's almost there.
Look at that, what is that damage?
It's just incredible. The Galio not very good against the Corki, just gets shredded. And it's actually, well, it was kind of a penta angle, but not anymore. As Clear is cleaning up the rest of the fight, he says, I'm fed too. Please talk about me, guys. Well, actually, it's Diablo who's the main character. Sorry, Clear. 13-0-3 is Diablo. The game is over.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game was over a while ago, but the Nexus is going to die any second now. And it's a rough one for Nongshim, who had such a strong start, and then I think gave Windows back in. I will say, I don't think the draft did them any favors. They gave a lot of tools over to BNK FEARX, but BNK FEARX were ruthless once they got their opportunity.
BNK looking really strong in this first game. They fall behind.